From the front, face the mirror down 45 degrees, then. This story is related to mirrors. I heard this story from my uncle. One day he went to his favourite bar and was drinking sake. He was talking to the mama, female owner of the bar, for those who don't know what that is, who was of Ainu descent. At some point, the conversation turned to mirrors. Mama said, facing the mirror, slant over 45 degrees, then look down. Then look over either your left or right shoulder. Once you've done that, you should be able to see something within yourself. My uncle said, is that so? After my uncle went home and was brushing his teeth, he remembered the mama's story. Thinking it couldn't possibly be real, he apparently did exactly as she said in front of the mirror anyway. Whatever he saw at the time, he refused to tell me, but apparently he saw something. According to him, the mirror is an object that shows you exactly as you are. For example, even if you're trying to deceive yourself, the mirror can see through it. Supposedly, the mama said that using the mirror is a way to see into the fourth dimension. Hearing that just made me not want to look into the mirror anymore. If you're interested, why don't you try it? You might not see anything, but then again, you might also see something. Knocking to come in. I was told this story years ago, and allegedly it's true, although I could never find any record of it. But I'm going to tell it to you anyway. Years ago, a couple were taking a nice drive out in the country somewhere. They came to a halt because the car had some issues. They sat there and the husband said to the wife, I'm going to go and trying to get help. He said, lock the door and don't open it unless it's to me. She agreed, hesitantly, and said, please hurry back. Off he went. He'd been gone for some time and she started to get worried. She started to look out of the windows. She couldn't see anything. Then all of a sudden, she heard a thud on the top of the car. She said, Eric, is that you? A creepy voice replied, in a manner of speaking, it is your husband knocking to come in. She was petrified. She didn't know what to do. Then all of a sudden, she heard police sirens, and she turned to the rear of the car and saw that there were police standing there. A police officer with a megaphone shouted to her, it's okay, come out of the car and walk towards us slowly, but do not, whatever you do, look back. She did so. She came out of the car and walked towards the officers. There was a few of them, and they had guns pointed in the direction of the car. When she finally got to where the officers were and felt a bit more safe, she turned to look back, and she screamed. What she saw was a big man standing on top of the car, banging on the top of the car, and what he held in his hand was her husband's head. Gomiko San. There's a mountain that exists in central Hokkaido. There was an accident previously where a couple visited the mountain to go climbing. They lost contact and went missing. The police conducted an investigation, but they couldn't find any clues. To this day, nobody knows what happened to them. There is a rumour that Gomiko San appears in this mountain. Gomiko San suddenly appears if you are walking around the mountain late at night. She chases after you screaming, "You threw me away!" If she catches you, she cuts off all your limbs, gouges your eyes out, puts you into a garbage bag, and then carries you away. She chases you with inhuman speed. No matter how hard you try to run away, you will always get caught. If you ever encounter her by yourself, there's no way you can escape her. However, if you're with 2 or more people, you can split up and try to escape in different directions, leaving one person to become a sacrifice while everyone else has a chance to escape. Gomiko literally translates to garbage child. The Gomiko child suffix is common in female names, so the urban legend's name is a literal reflection of her story of cutting people up and putting them in garbage bags. Thank you very much for watching, and for those who've subscribed, I also thank you very much. Any support is much appreciated. I hope that I can continue to provide you with some useful entertainment and also some information you can learn from. Did you enjoy that? If you did, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe and hit the notifications icon so you can see when I've done another video. And
I want you to tell all your friends about me.
until next time, I am Sir Shudder. See you soon. Be safe, be cool.